I slowly come to my senses. I'm on a cold, rough, uneven surface. Stones scatter as I try to move my legs. Where am I? I squint through a harsh light and try to make sense of things.
Sleeping on the job. What a surprise. What are we even gonna do with you?
I hear a familiar voice. One that's stern, yet there's a surprising amount of affection to it. Unusually so. I have a hunch who it could be, but I wonder. Hikari!
Hikari.
It really is her. She's okay.
And bending over in a very nice way.
Thank God.
None other. You didn't just hit your head on the way down, did you?
Okay, yeah, it's Hikari. Despite her usual scolding words, I can't help but there's a softer edge to them. But maybe I'm just imagining things. And maybe I'm just imagining that smile too as she leans down to help me up.
I mean, is it over?
She helps me up to a sitting position as I slowly regain my senses.
Yeah. The Dark Queen is sealed again, pal, thanks to you. I had my doubts that things were actually gonna end well, with that monster Yazuki about to finish the job. But it looks like you are a hero, blah 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 blah. But it looks like maybe you are hero material after all.
Is that in the script?
Yes.
I'm glad to see you're okay. I'm sorry you had to take such stupid risks because of me.
Nah, don't apologize. You did nothing wrong. I'll always gladly put my life on the line for you, Kenta.
Ellipsis. She did it again. She said something super embarrassing without realizing it.
No, I did it on purpose this time.
I'm sure any moment now she'll realize her mistake and her face will go an interesting shade of red. Or stay that same sincere smile. The more I look at it, the more I can feel my heart begin to throb.
I really mean it.
Okay. Maybe she didn't realize what she said. I'm sure I can still get a reaction out of her somehow. I just need to say something like,
So, you must really care about me, huh?
unflinching in the face of my question, she takes a moment to think things over before.
Yeah, I do.
Her smile remains, even if her cheeks are beginning to flare. What is this? Now I'm the one getting all flustered here.
What the heck are you saying? You idiot?
I'm not sure if she can tell if I'm being genuine or just making fun of her here. I honestly can't tell her myself.
Do I really have to spell it out for you?
She's getting close now. Way too close.
I'm going to fuck you.
Hey, what are you...
She yanks me up to a standing position before she brings both of her arms around me in a warm embrace. Oh. She doesn't say anything and simply holds me. I'm fairly sure I can feel the intense heat radiating from her face however.
And probably some other parts of her body.
I'm almost too scared to reciprocate here, in case I ruin everything. Once again, Rivers, oh my god. She's unpredictable enough that anything I might do might end with me flat on my back again. We stand together awkwardly for an indeterminate amount of time. I think there was supposed to be something sweet about this. I'm not so sure anymore. Still, I'm glad she's okay. Things were looking bleak out there. Both her and...
Sayaka? Huh? What?
I awkwardly blurt out her name as Hikari stumbles backward at a loss for words.
You asshole. You on her?
Maybe that wasn't the best time.
You son of a bitch.
Sorry. I meant to say, is, Sayaka okay?
She gives me a sour look before huffing out a sigh.
You piece of shit. She's completely fine.
She got eaten by dogs.
Oh, thank God.
As is that other troublemaker.
She scoffs and throws a sneer towards some other part of the cave. It's amazing how quickly I was able to turn things from heartwarming to having her revert to her usual annoyed self.
You piece of shit.
Other troublemaker. Oh, she has to mean...
Yuzuki? Is she okay too?
She's really lucky to be okay. And after all she's done to us, I don't know if she deserves that.
She motions over somewhere.
Come on, I'll show you, idiot.
I follow after her as she takes off at a pace way too fast for my unsteady legs.
Hey, slow down.
Look, see, they're fine. And apparently, they're more important to you than me, you piece of shit.
She's mad.
Yeah, she is.
She thrusts out a violent finger towards Sayaka, who is standing guard close by an unconscious Yuzuki. Oh, there they are! Sayaka is safe and sound, the same blinding grin on her face as always as she greets us with a friendly chirp. That's a relief. Yuzuki looks a bit more worse for wear, her outfit in tatters and bearing a multitude of bruises that cover her body. But the important thing is that she's alive, which I can safely say is true for the gentle rise and fall of her luscious chest. You know, you could have taken time getting over here. I understand you two if you want to, alone time.
Why, we would have done if Mr. Dents here didn't insist on marching right over to see you.
I'm not really sure what to make of this. She continues to say such embarrassing things without a care in the world. Is this really Hikari?
You are a fucking piece of shit, you waste of space human being.
Wait, Dance? Who's Dance here?
Oh, you should have seen her, Kenta. Once the resealing was done, she was in such a frenzy to reach you. I've never seen something so adorable. Kiara! Is Kenta okay? I'll go get him. You watch over Yuzuki.
She puffs out her chest and puts on a silly voice as she recalls the moment. Is this supposed to be her Hikari impression?
Oh, damn it. No. You probably couldn't do Arnold doing Australian.
That'd be really fucking hard. Oh my god.
I see.
Oh! It's all you've got to say. There's such a heartfelt moment.
If I'm being honest, I really didn't know Hikari cared for me this much. We've only known each other for like 3 days.
And she's been dropping serious hints.
I thought she was just shy in general around people before. I mean, she's always been there for me, putting her life on the line. And after today, I've realized there's perhaps a bit more to it than just her working out off duty. But I've been through so much in these last few moments, I'm not really sure how to process it all. All I can do is stand with my mouth slightly ajar.
Well, better luck next time, Hikari. It looks like he's already fallen for me, and there's nothing that can change his mind.
She lets out a cackle, and she jabs at Hikari's side, whose mood sours with each increasing poke.
Oh, I fucking hate everyone in this cave right now.
Don't poke the wild animal, Sayaka. She continues to prod. I fear for her safety.
Oh, you better.
Hikari opens her mouth. I can see the fire in her eyes. Something bad is gonna happen here.
Okay, that does it. Sayaka, I'm really going to. Huh?
Yuzuki stirs, forcing the pair back into the serious mode. Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God the murderous death bitch from before is waking up to break up this fucking sexual tension.
Catfight.
Oh, shit.
Okay, then. She winces and gives us all an intense look over.
Well, we're giving her an intense look over.
Slowly, she comes to the realization of what has happened.
It's over, isn't it? God damn it, I lost.
Afraid so.
She's completely gone now. My queen. I can't feel her at all.
She seems a lot more subdued now. The madness is gone, and in its place, all I can see is a sad girl. One that was misguided.
But I was so close. I could have... Ah, damn it.
She thumps a feeble fist against the floor. There's no strength left at all.
So what? Are y'all here to gloat?
Hi now. You should be thankful I spared your fucking life back then. I could have easily sliced you in two the moment that power left you.
Star just sliced off your top.
Maybe,
I just made this scene a lot more entertaining is all I did.
maybe it would have been better if you did. I have no reason to be alive now. I'm a failure.
Don't say that.
I can't stand aside any longer while she puts herself down like this. I push past Sayaka and Hikari to face her. You okay there, champ?
Cut that out, me.
Yuzuki meets me with some surprise in her eyes, but it quickly turns to the same look of defeat she had a moment ago.
Why not? It's the truth, isn't it? I was so desperate for some kind of companionship in my life that I willingly gave my life to her. She told me everything I wanted to hear, that everyone would worship and obey me if I helped her.
What? That's the biggest load of nonsense I've ever...
It does sound stupid, I know. To think that I did all this in the vain hope that it would get me friends. I wasn't thinking straight. I became so obsessed with it that I never thought to even once question anything.
You have kind of shitty motivation.
So she isn't a bad person, just batshit crazy. And did the wrong things for an innocent enough goal. Sure, whatever. I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. For things to have ended up this way.
And now with the one chance I had at everything obtaining my goal gone, why should I continue to live? It's hopeless.
I see. Sayaka cups her hand to her chin and nods to herself, as if intensely thinking about what she's been told.
I think I know an easy solution to all of this. What? Bitch, what are you on about?
You do?
Yes. Sayaka bounces forward and extends a hand to Yuzuki, a blanding smile upon her face.
We'll be your friends, Yuzuki!
How did I 100% no stupid option.
Yuzuki is taken aback by the sudden gesture, but not as much as Hikari.
What? We will? I hate this bitch!
Really? Of course! You don't seem like a bad person. I think you were just going about things the wrong way. You're just an idiot.
She tried to kill us, Sayaka! How can you say she's not...
Ah, that's on the paste! I'm fairly sure you've tried to kill me several times too, Hikari!
And one of these times it'll be correct.
Is this some kind of trick? Are you mocking me?
No tricks. Me and Kenta, and even Hikari, are all happy to be your friends. Right, guys?
Yeah, whatever, I don't care. I have no problems.
Now, just hold on.
Right? Whoa, cut that out. Right, Hikari! Sayaka twists her head to meet Hikari in a most unnatural fashion, her smile widening. It's like something out of a horror movie.
Right.
You guys...
Yuzuki doesn't even know how to process all this. Her face flickers through a range of emotions before she settles on a smile, the faint trace of tears bubbling up in the corner of her eyes.
I don't deserve any of this.
No, you don't.
Why are you being so nice?
Ah, don't be like that! Everyone deserves friends! Who cares if you might have done a few silly things before? Like try to kill us. True friends overlook these sort of things. I'm not really sure if we should be fully overlooking the fact that she was a twisted, dark angel that tried to destroy the world, but Sayaka still has a good point somehow.
Yeah, I mean, Matt, if I tried to kill you right now, you'd get over it.
Yeah, totally. Now, come on! Let's get out of this creepy cave and put all of this in the past! I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling pretty exhausted right about now. And so, perhaps the most dramatic moment of my life, we all exit the cave with the hope that we never have to return. A long-lost evil was put back in its place, and we finally made a new friend today. All in all, I'd say it's been a fairly eventful day. Thankfully, thanks to Yuzuki, we found an alternative way out of the cave that doesn't involve squeezing ourselves into an impossibly small tunnel.
I mean, there was a front door to it the entire time.
Yep. I'm not sure I could have made the journey back if that were the case. I actually think clearly now. The headaches are gone. For good, I hope. We emerge back into the forest. The warm, vibrant rays of the sun welcome change after being in that cave for so long.
Oh, fresh air at last.
Sayaka bounds out a few steps ahead and takes in the crisp air. Hikari and Yuzuki are trailing behind, seemingly still not comfortable with one another. I guess they always had the biggest rivalry during their encounters.
Well, it took less time than I thought it would. We still have plenty of the day.
She continues to radiate optimism as she takes in the sights, but I can't shake the one question that's been on my mind since we started this whole crusade.
What? What happens now? Really?
Hello?
I mean, we didn't just fix the one reason you guys needed to be here.
Oh.
It seems she realizes what I mean as her smile shrinks. And it seems like that reaction answered my question for me.
That's... well...
You're right. Our business is done here.
They both give me solemn looks. I knew it. I didn't want to accept it, but I knew this was going to happen.
Wait, you're just gonna leave now? What the fuck? I thought you promised...
Hey! Who said anything about us leaving? It's true, we have no official reason to stay any longer. But I think we got a lot of holiday time that we could cash in. Right, Hikari?
Holidays? I didn't know we got holidays. What on earth are you?
That smile. That look. It cuts Hikari off mid-sentence as she changes her mind about things. I think I'm quickly learning who the boss is in this group. Who wears the pants in this relationship?
Yes, of course. We got plenty of free time we can take off, I guess.
See, this isn't goodbye yet, so don't you guys worry. It wouldn't be so mean. I wouldn't be so mean as to deprive you all of me.
Oh God.
And we'll make the most time we have together. As friends. There's still so much to do around here. I have to try.
She trails off a list of things she wants to do as Hikari struggles to come to terms with their impromptu holiday.
Oh God, why do I have to listen to this bitch?
I'm guessing whichever top-secret magic organization they belong to isn't going to be happy when they learn about this. Still, I'm somewhat relieved that they'll be sticking around a bit longer, even if only for a while. While things have certainly been crazy these past few days, I definitely can't say I hated all of it. The parts where things were trying to kill me were bad, sure, but I really had a lot of fun. I've never had so much of a social life in these days, so all these experiences have been pretty new to me in more than one way. They haven't been my guardian angels, they've also been my friends. Damn good ones at that. Okay, so maybe Sayaka's joke can get a bit much, and Hikari can be a little bossy at times. But that just adds to their charm. They pulled me into a completely new and unknown world when we first met. And I might have just been a tiny bit reluctant at first about accepting things. I wouldn't change any of these experiences for the world, though. I feel like they've helped shape me into a better person. Pulled me out of whatever shell I might have been hiding away in these past years. I can't help but smile as my guardians break into an argument once more. I'm not even sure what started it this time. I need to make sure I enjoy the little time I have left with them before they leave. Probably for good. It's a bit depressing to know that this won't last forever, but then that's just all the more incentive to make this time count and create as many happy memories as possible.
I am going to kill you!
Whoa, calm down. It was just a joke. Kenta, protect me.
You certainly are a strange bunch.
Yup. Happy memories.
Is that it?
That it?
Nope.
I wake up feeling better than ever. No headaches, no feeling of having dreamt something terrible. Just bliss. It's been about a week now since we resealed the Dark Queen. And true to their word, Sayaka and Hikari have stuck around. They continue to go to school and we continue to hang out, making most of the free time we have. They still insist on camping outside though. There really was no need for that since there haven't been any more monster attacks. Maybe they've just gotten too used to it. Or they're just as stubborn as ever. I don't know.
Or they have a fucking nice tent that's bigger on the inside.
I guess it's not that bad. I'm just surprised that they haven't been caught yet. And when that time comes, I'm only going to say I told them so.
Magic. Huh?
There's a knock at my door. I wonder who it is.
Kenta, are you awake yet? Everyone's already here, and well, I'm hungry.
Yeah, come in.
Yeah, okay.
The handle goes down slowly before she gradually opens the door. Even as she steps in, she does with a hand covering her eyes like she was expecting to see something indecent or something. Relieved to see as I'm in fact dressed, she greets me with a smile.
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
Her smile is something I'm still having to adjust to. Something definitely changed for us back then in the cave. I don't know how to put it, but she's more friendly? Like, a lot of the grumpiness will still show up from time to time, but she smiles a lot more now. Which is nice. It definitely suits her. She stands by awkwardly as if unsure what to do with herself.
Wait, you mentioned that everyone is here and is hungry, right?
No, I said I'm hungry. Huh? Yeah, sure. Why?
And you, left Sayaka unsupervised?
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but...
Her eyes widen as she comes to the realization. Yeah,
maybe it's not too late.
I hope not.
we both race down and are met with what we feared most.
Sayaka, stop!
Sayaka and Yuzuki are in the kitchen, making something. Maybe it started out as a bowl of cereal at some point. I'm not really sure anymore.
Oh, and hand me that! And that! And we've got to get some of this in here, too.
Interesting. I never knew you had such an eye for these things, Sayaka.
Yuzuki responds calmly as she hands over whatever Sayaka instructs, only further adding to the mess. She acknowledges me with a nod of her head before returning to the mayhem. Since we started hanging out, it's been a gradual process of her opening up more to us. She's still pretty quiet most of the time and won't dive into many conversations, but I think she enjoys our company. It must be tough for her to adjust to all the things she's finally obtained. It must be tough to her adjust to the things after she's finally obtained the friend she desired after all these years. I'm sure it won't be long until she's out of her shell with Sayaka and Hikari at the helm, though. They seem to be able to bring out the best in people. I greet her back with a nod of my head, but my eyes are quickly fixed to Sayaka, who is a high-level threat at this moment. Our desperate cries go unheard. They're having way too much fun here.
Now then, I'm sure this is supposed to go in here, too. Probably.
Kenta, she isn't listening to reason. Do I have permission to?
Please do.
Sayaka, stand back.
Hikari leaps into action and slides over the counter, almost like an action hero would do before she shoots a bolt of magic from her fingertips, evaporating this foul substance that Sayaka might have called a breakfast.
Phew. Crisis averted.
Ah! What the heck was that for?
You know fine well. Hold on, I'm gonna rewrite that line. You know damn well.
You bitch.
Sayaka sighs and flaps her arms in defeat.
I was just trying to be nice, prepare breakfast for you guys while you were being all lovey-dovey upstairs.
Lovey-dovey? Sayaka, I think you've...
Ah, you don't have to hide it from me. I can always pick up on these sorts of things. Just say the word, and Yuzuki and I will head off early and give you two some time alone.
Sayaka, I'm going to...
Hikari is practically shaking at this point, her entire face flushed with either anger or embarrassment. Maybe both. Apparently proud of herself, Sayaka skips out of the kitchen with Yuzuki in tow.
It looks like we have to get something to eat on the way to school. Hikari?
Hikari hasn't said anything since Sayaka left. She simply stands there like a dumbass.
We.
Huh?
She mumbles, just barely audible as I lean in closer and strain my ears.
Are we really? Lovey-dovey.
I don't really know how to respond to that.
Moron.
Are we?
I mean, we definitely gotten a little bit closer to each other this past week after the resealing. She's been a lot nicer to me and has always tried her best to drag me out of Sayaka's grasp during the school breaks, which is a tough feat to do sometimes. I think my arms might be just might be that little bit extra longer than before.
I mean, if you want to be.
She lets out a yelp and scrubs her hands through her hair frantically, catching me off guard.
Now, what am I saying? It's Sayaka. She's really getting to me. Kenta, I hope you didn't hear that.
I offer her a smile to reassure her. Sayaka can say what she wants, but I think we both already know what we are.
Hikari, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm happy with where we are. Let's just take things one step at a time, okay? Just ignore Sayaka.
Unsure dots.
She nods. Phew. I was worried I might have said something wrong there. You can never know for sure with Hikari.
So, let's put all this behind us and head out and get some breakfast.
Yes, that sounds nice.
Okay, guys, we're,
Sayaka and Yuzuki are already gone. She really did give us time alone.
I suppose we better catch up to them. Knowing Sayaka, she's probably already miles away, though.
I start to slip on my shoes, but something tugs at my sleeve.
Hey, Hikari?
She has a bashful look about her.
Maybe we can just go at our own pace. I'm sure they'll be fine without us.
Saying that, she hooks her arm around mine.
Oh. Okay. Sure, no problem.
I'm still struggling to adapt to this new Hikari, but I think I'm getting there. Arm in arm, we head out the front door, ready to tackle whatever challenges might face us.
Now it's over.
Now I think it's done. Yay! I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
So, what did you think of the game?
Yeah.
Or, well, the story, I guess. Judging by the writing and excessive use of narration and bullshit.
Yeah, definitely a lot of narration. I would have liked to see a little more dialogue between Kenta and the characters instead of him just having fucking internal monologues all the time. Also, a bit more, like, cards would have been nice. Like, more scenery and more CGs with the characters. Like, changing their positions, maybe when Hikari crosses her... Okay, why did you do that? When Hikari crosses her arms and...
We actually missed some.
Oh, hey, we did miss some.
We missed 3.
What did we miss?
No idea.
Anyway, like Hikari crossing her arms or Sayaka putting her finger up to her chin and shit like that.
Especially since they used that line of dialogue several times.
Right?
But
I think they could have
like,
made the effort.
With the internal monologue stuff, like, a lot of the stuff he was saying internally, he could have just straight up said
Yeah, he
out
could have
loud.
just straight up said it out loud.
Like, what the hell?
I don't know, man.
I was disappointed at the fucking ending, where it's just like, no, he actually does it right and seals her. That's it. And it's like, okay, well, that lost all of its conflict pretty fast. I thought he would have had like a one-on-one or something bullshit would happen.
Yeah,
and
right.
we'd
At
have
least
to figure
talk
it
to
out.
her or something.
Yeah, well, I wanted to talk to her because I was like that entire time leading up to it, I was like, I'm preparing my super evil voice for this fucking bitch. Whenever she gets a word in, ooh, it's gonna be my time to shine. And she didn't fucking say anything.
Sorry, man.
The only line she had was at the very beginning in fucking Kenta's dream.
Yep.
The entire
Oh well.
But I gotta say, like, part of my favorite thing was Arnold Schwarzenegger had a girl who had a lot more lines than you were probably expecting.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I thought she was gonna have, about the same lines as Hikari, but she definitely has a lot more lines than Hikari.
She was the fucking exposition dump.
Oh my god, dude. My voice is dead now. 'cause
Arnold the exposition.
between the narration and Sayaka, I was just like, ugh.
And I
Yeah, I had to take a break a few times because it's just like so much fucking narration.
and like I somehow like, I didn't even know this before we started. Like, the only bit of this I played before we actually recorded was 20 minutes of the beginning. And I somehow choose the two characters, Kenta's real voice and Hikari, who have the least lines.
Yep.
And then you also took White Hair Girl, because we thought there were going to be more characters.
Yep.
So I was like, fine, he can take White Hair Girl and I'll get the next one. That never showed up again.
Yep.
So, that has been Sakura Angels. Me and Matt playing it. If you like the video...
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, if you want me and Matt to do another one of these, whichever one we could do.
Or we can go back and try to romance Sayaka.
If it's even a binary choice, that seemed very much like a written ending, that it was always going to be Hikari.
No, I think that's one of the locked pictures was probably going to be Sayaka.
Because it seemed like it was pretty hinted at throughout the story that it's like Hikari's the one who truly has the hots for it, and the other one's just kind of a bubbly ditz that's always prodding the other way, but, you know.
Oh, well.
So, yeah. That's been that, and see you next time.
Sakura's Angels!
Yeah.